Hey guys, what's up? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com, where each day I teach you how to make more money in cryptocurrency. Today, guys, I'm really excited about a tool that I want to share with you. This tool is phenomenal. It's awesome. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing, and it's going to help you trade, and it's going to help you trade with almost 99% accuracy. Why am I so confident? Well, how do I know that? Because it utilizes the base trading method that I've been talking about for a very long time. This tool finds the bases that are sometimes difficult to find and somewhat subjective. It actually will find these bases for you, and it will mark them on a chart so that you know exactly where there's a base, and so you know where to look for the next time there's a big dip or a big drop in the cryptocurrency markets. Let's jump right to it here. All right. So this tool is qft.hodloo.com. I will put this link in the show notes. But if you can see what you're looking at here is the chart of Ethereum to US dollars and all of the bases completely marked for you. Why is this important? This is a game changer. This is such a great tool, and I can't even tell you how excited I am to start using this. I haven't used it yet, but it essentially marks the bases for you, on this chart in whatever cryptocurrency you want. I can go and I could say, let's say I want Bitcoin. I just go up in here, I type USD Bitcoin. There's the chart for Bitcoin, right? A lot of different action of when people bought and sold on Bitcoin right here, right? This is awesome, guys. Another thing right here. Let's just type in USDT. You can do this for any coin. Let's go to ADA. All of the bases marked out right there. Let's go to, Litecoin, all of the bases marked right there. For the sake of this conversation, I'm going to go to Ethereum because I just want to talk about how this works exactly, right? So I've talked before about base trading. When there's a base of support and that base is cracked, that's when you buy. And you can see right here in this example, this was a strong base, right? This was also a strong base. We saw in the most recent dip, it cracked both of those bases, right? So actually, if you were to buy anywhere right in here, you would have already made your money back. If you would have sold here, right? We've gone down again, but it's gone back up. And this tool allows you to see exactly where all these bases are so that when there's a big dip, you know exactly where or where not to buy. I mean, this is a game changer, man. This is really exciting to me. And you can see how this works, right? So here's a base, here's a base, here's a base. And on this dip, which was in December, right, there was a pretty big dip. December went down. Oh, it cracked these two bases. So where should you buy? You should buy right here, right? Oh, let me change the color of that. Let me change it to a light blue. You should have bought right there, right? And then what happens? We recover. We've gone over those bases again, right? So these are more bases, haven't been cracked yet. Here's a pretty big base that was cracked. We see a rise. Then we see a huge drop, right? And there's the base where it's marked, right? Then we still see a rise, right? No times to buy, but then we see this huge drop, cracking these bases, and a great time to buy down here, right? Let's jump over to another chart, and let's just go over to Bitcoin, just for ease of use, right? Okay, so here's the Bitcoin chart, and here's all of the bases associated, right? So if you are smart, you'll use this tool, and the next time Bitcoin drops below, let's see, $9,932 approximately, that's where you buy. You buy right in here, right? 10, 15, 20% lower than that base, you buy right here. Same thing here. If it drops below 9,000, you would buy there, right? Because what happens is there are bounce backs. There's bounce backs, right? So if you look at the charts back here, all of these bases, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's just say 5 bases, right? Last time they cracked many of these bases, and they've gone up. They've recovered since then on almost all 4 of those bases. Now we're down again, so you do got to pay attention and get in and out at the right time. But this tool essentially, draws the bases for you. It's fantastic. I'm going to go to one other chart. Let's just say USD, okay? And we'll go to Bitcoin Cash. Let's see what Bitcoin Cash's chart looks like. Whoop, let me delete that. So the whole concept in this, and if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, definitely recommend you go back and watch those. But the basic concept is that When there's a rise in price of a cryptocurrency, that means that a lot of people believe in that coin, believe the price is going to go up, and they're just dumping their money into that coin, like what happened right here with Bitcoin Cash, right? Up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and people just are throwing their money into it, right? When there's a decline, there's typically a decline to a certain level. There's a decline to, often even numbers, often, the 2,000, 1,000, 500, all these even numbers, or in between. There typically is drops to those bases. And I call them bases because those are bases of support. And what do I mean by that? When a price is going down, there's people actively trying to invest and actively watching the charts to decide where should I get back in. When something's dropping, where should I get back in and when will it go back up? And you can see that there was an attempted base here. There was some support here, right? When the price was about 2,750. And there was a base, right? There was support. People were supporting that price and said, oh, yep, we think the price is going to go up. And you can see there was a spike in price, right? It did not hold very long. It went up to 3,000 and then it dropped back down, right? Kept going, kept going, kept going. And what happened again? There's a new base drawn. So at about 1,800, there was a base of people that said, oh, wow, that is such a low price. It's below $2,000. I want to buy this because I think it's going to go back up. And they were right. The price did shoot up pretty dramatically, right? So it went up and then it came back down. There's always these highs and lows. There's a ceiling and then there's a floor. There's a ceiling and then there's a floor. And it's basically the psychology of how people are thinking, I want to buy or I want to sell. We're at the top. We're at the ceiling. I want to sell. And that's when you see the drops. Or we're at the bottom. I want to buy. And that's the basis of support where people are starting to buy in, right? This marks all of the bases so that you know when a base cracks, like right here, as an example, right here, as an example, if this base cracks, you have all this room to buy, right? And if you buy anywhere below that base, typically within the next cycle, you'll see a spike above that base. And that's exactly what happened right here. So all this is upside, right? Same things going on today, guys. There's a lot of bases that have been cracked. These bases have been cracked. We haven't recovered back yet, but we will recover back to these bases. Same thing happened here. There was a base, there was a crack, and we're already seeing that upward tick, right? So use this tool to your advantage to profit on 99% of your trades. And what I mean by that is you don't have to make any trades, any speculation. All you have to do is wait for the bases to crack. So for this one, for ADA, this is the base, right? This is a base too. If you see a base cracking below 0.43, you know that's a great time to buy. You know it because it's going to bounce back. People are going to see that as the floor. They're going to say, oh, 0.43 is definitely near the floor, right? Maybe it's lower, maybe it's right here. But 43 is essentially one of the lowest points in Cardano's or ADA's history, right? And people think if it goes below 43 cents, that's a tremendous deal. That is a fantastic deal. Unless Cardano is going out of business, or completely getting rid of their token, 43 cents is a fantastic deal. And you've already seen a bounce back, for those that saw that. And the same thing happens over and over and over. So I will be using this chart, daily. I do use Coinigy, and here's the Coinigy chart for Ethereum. I do typically draw bases myself and say, oh, there's a base. When it goes down below this base, I'm going to buy. But now I don't actually need to do that. I can just go to this tool, qft.hodloo.com, and do that here. It's free. I don't get any affiliate commission from this or anything like that. Just want to share this with the community because I think it's a fantastic tool, and I think this is going to be a game changer for a lot of reasons. I'm Dan from Crypto Camacho, guys. I hope this was useful for you guys. I hope this was helpful. And let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you use it. I'll go deeper into this on a different video and show you exactly how base trading works. But I wanted to get this out so that you guys saw it first. Again, I'm Dan from Crypto Camacho. Please subscribe on the red button there in the YouTube channel, and you'll get daily updates from me every day. See you guys.